am Chic. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a roughly about 23 minute workout. It's a 1 mile sweaty arms and abs workout. Walking exercise. So we got a lot of movement with our feet. And it's going to be equivalent for about 1 mile, I guess, based on probably like the steps. And it's for weight loss. So if weight loss is what you're trying to do, if that's what you want to do, you've come to the right place. It's nothing to it but what to do it. And that's what we do over here. We get to it. And I help show you how to do just that. So definitely come on in, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We are going to get into this cardio workout. Pretty easy. If you can't work out with me right now, definitely be a part of the replay game. So let's go. Good morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. Good morning. Happy Sunday. You're getting in a simple cardio workout focusing on our abs and our arms this morning. But it's pretty much a total body workout, just why you got to keep moving. We're just working out with our body weight. If you have weights, dumbbells, feel free to use them. But you can work out with your body weight like I am doing, and you'll get a great workout. Please like the video as you come on in. Double tap the screen. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Happy Sunday. We're doing a 23-minute workout, just a short workout, just a little something this Sunday morning. We're targeting these arms, these abs. Let me know if you have any questions regarding fitness, working out, what you see me do on this channel, dietary related. And when I conclude this workout, I'll answer those questions for you. If you're interested in losing body fat, in particular the arms and the abs, this is a great fitness routine to do. It will definitely shed the fat on the arms, the back fat, as well as any fat you may have in your abdominal section. Definitely give this workout a try. Make sure you have your notification bell hit so you'll know when I go live. If you are subscribed to my channel and do not get the notifications, please hit the notification bell once again to reactivate the notification. If you are interested in losing weight, you can do it from the comfort of your home or wherever you are. You do not have to have a gym membership and go work out in the gym just to work out, just to lose weight. You can lose weight at home doing these types of exercises consistently. You consistently do these types of exercises, you can lose weight at home or wherever you are. You do not have to be a member of a gym to lose weight. It's just knowing what to do to lose weight. And I show you what to do. If you need help with knowing what to do, follow me here and I'll show you what to do to lose weight. My body size was achieved through working out at home. What you see on this screen, this is a body that was created from working out at home, not the gym. Working out at home and walks, going outside, going into nature, just walking. I like to walk. So when I can get a walk in, I'll walk minimum 3 miles. But mostly I'm doing these types of exercises. So give it a try. Good morning, good morning. Have you hit the like button? Hit the like button, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome. you're coming, joining me on my morning and my AM workouts. I work out in the AM. Sometimes it's early as 5:45 and sometimes it's late as 11 o'clock. Just depends on my schedule. So make sure you have your notification bell hit so you'll know when I go live. Squeeze that core. I always say to enhance your workout in the abdominal area, your stomach. Squeeze the core. Squeeze. You want to squeeze this part right here. Tighten it. Tighten it. It enhances the workout, whatever you're doing. Tighten it. Your body, you'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. Just tighten it. It enhances the ab workout when you tighten the stomach muscles. So whenever you're working out, just think about that. Tighten the stomach muscles. Good morning. Welcome. Squeeze. This is what I do to maintain a flat stomach, to get lines in the stomach. These are the type of exercises that I do. Consistently. Consistency to me is 4 days a week minimum for someone who wants to change, transform their body. Working out at least 4 days a week, 20 minutes, 4 days a week, doing exercises like this. It's not much, but it's enough to impact your body and to transform it. 20 minutes, working out 20 minutes, 4 days a week. You'll see results if you consistently do it. Just do it, give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try for a good, do it a month. 4 days a week, 20 minutes for 1 month. Starting today, 4 weeks. You'll see the change before 4 weeks. I'm just saying give it 4 weeks, but you'll see the difference. You will see the difference. Anything we do, it's about consistency. You have to consistently do it to get the results. You can't be like a one and done, like I did it, I'm still looking the same, chic. You got to consistently do it. So 4 days a week, 20 minutes, 4 weeks. Try it out. Try it out. Water break. Good morning. Who we got in here? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cora. Good morning. Good morning, BFS. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning. Mika, good morning. You say you happy to be able to catch a live. Happy you're able to catch a live. Hey, listen, everybody can't catch a live. Not with my schedule, the way I go live. So you lucky if you can catch a live. Good morning. About to get back to it. Remember this morning we targeting these arms, abs, but it's still like a total body workout because we're always moving. So once you got that heart rate up, the adrenaline going, that's when the magic starts. You start losing weight. That's when the magic starts. Let's go. Hit the like button, everyone. Hit the like button. We in here. Rise and shine. We working this morning. Happy Sunday. We working. Listen, we working this morning. We working. Let's go. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. It's nothing too intense. It's about repetition. If you ever watched me before a workout, it's nothing too complicated. It's just repetition. You got to keep doing it. You have to know what to do. I know what to do, so I come on here to show you what to do. You don't know what to do, that's all right. Click on one of my workout videos and I'll show you what to do. This is what you do. Simple enough, right? Simple enough. Nothing too deep. Nothing too deep. Nothing to it but what to do it. That's what I say over here. Good morning, chosen. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Let's go. We want to get results. Don't talk about it, be about it. This is what you got to do. Twist, twist. Remember, we got to squeeze our core. Twist, twist. Squeeze that core. For those of you who are first timers over here, it is my thing to have a flat stomach. So my workouts are going to heavily target this area if that's what you need help with. Because, listen, that's just my favorite part of my body. I like to have a flat stomach. So if you like to have a flat stomach, follow me because I'm all about the flat stomach over here. You're in the right place if you're trying to get that flat stomach. Came to the right place. You were sent here for a reason. Sheep loves a flat stomach. This is what you do to get the flat stomach. This is what you do. Who says you can't have a flat stomach over 40? Who says you can't have a flat stomach over 40? 3 kids, wife. That's me. 44, married 20 years, mama of 3, college and high school kids. It's true, it's true. I got a son in college, 2 in high school. I'm grown. I am grown, but this is what I do to maintain my youthful look. I do this, and I wear my hair like this. Woo. We starting our Sunday out right. We starting our week out right. This is how you start your week out. You do this exercise, you do this workout routine. You cannot feel like you're not the baddest when you step outside. I'm going to get you there. You're going to be the baddest. Watch me. I'm going to show you how to be the baddest. You're going to be the baddest. They're going to be like, what? Where you get that body at? Where? How? How you looking like that? How you looking like that? Y'all just direct them over here, y'all. I'm trying to have you fine year round. Who said you only can be fine in the summertime? You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? We fine year round over here. We always, I like to call it date ready. Meaning your body always doing what it's supposed to do. So if you got that last minute invite, all you got to do is get your outfit together. But the body is already going to be there. Listen, body going to already be there. You just got to get your little fit together. That's the message I give over here at least. We ready. We ready over here. We stay ready. This is what it looks like to be ready and to stay ready. This is what it looks like. I'm always ready and I stay ready. I do this every day or every other day. So if you don't see me on camera doing this, I'm likely outside walking. So I'm doing something. I live an active lifestyle. This is my lifestyle. This is my lifestyle. It has to be your lifestyle too if you want results and you want to retain them. You can get results for a moment, for a season, but if you don't do what you did to get them, guess what? They're going to go away. They're going to go away. And if you want to keep them, you got to keep doing it. You got to keep it up. Especially if you're like me and you're over 40, over 35, and your metabolism isn't as fast as it used to be. You feel like it's kind of like in the toilet. That comes with age. But working out helps you jumpstart it. It helps you jumpstart the metabolism. So for those of you who say, hey, my metabolism is super low, you have to exercise. Exercising will boost your metabolism. It'll get it back up there. So then your body kind of will get used to your metabolism kind of being up there. So even after you work out, your body is still going to be doing what it's supposed to do from the inside with burning fat and things like that. The body is very smart. I say it's like a machine. It's a memory. It knows the condition that it's used to being in. So even if you do say miss a day or two, your body will still know what to do because it's accustomed to operating a certain way. But it gets used to it from the things that you do. So you have to do it consistently so it can create that memory of what it's supposed to do. So that means like walking, you got to consistently walk or exercise. So when you're not doing it, your body is still kind of acting and doing what it's supposed to do on the inside as though you were still doing those things. Am I making sense? The body remembers. Eating, if you used to eat a lot and you cut back and start eating a smaller amount, the stomach will shrink. So you'll start, so as you're now eating little, eating less, your stomach will have a memory and you're not going to be able to eat as much food as you used to because you'll get full fast. Kind of like those people who have that gastric surgery and they lose a lot of weight because the surgery, the procedure made it so their stomach is smaller so they can't consume that much food. Well, working out can naturally do that. So working out and eating less. So what happens, it's more so with the eating less part. But if you start eating less, your stomach, it'll start to kind of shrink because now it's starting to become accustomed. Okay, we only take in X amount of food. So let's try to shrink down to that size versus like it being stretched out from stuffing it with a lot of things in it. Like really think about it. Put a picture in your head of your belly being like this, and then you eat a lot, so you stretched it out. So yes, it can take more because you stretched it out. But as you start to eat less, the stomach will be like, oh, we only eat a smaller amount, so let's kind of shrink it in. So what happens is that now that it's a smaller amount, you're going to get full faster. And if you try to still eat, you're going to feel uncomfortable. You'll feel sick. Your stomach will hurt. Child, listen. I've done that. When I go on vacation, a lot of times we go on vacation, we do more than what we normally do in our day-to-day lives, like eat. That happened to me a month ago when I was on a cruise for a week. Y'all know food be everywhere when you're on a cruise. And I was just eating because it was there, but I would go to bed feeling miserable, full, because I was like trying to put more food in my stomach than what my stomach is pretty much now built for. So cut back on your foods, cut back, portion control, eat whatever you want, but just cut down the portions, half it, put it in a third, whatever it is, just cut back on that. Exercise 4 days a week, 20 minutes, and then you cut back on your food. You up your water intake. Listen, get in the habit of having a cup with you with water. So whenever you stop to think about it, you just take a sip. That's what I do. I don't really know how much exactly water I consume in a day because I always have my cup with water. So that has me to be conscious of, oh, I need to drink water. Do that. So up your water intake, cut your portions, exercise 4 days a week, minimum 20 minutes. You're going to see results. I promise. You're going to see results. You will. You just have to just sit back, be patient, and wait. And it's not going to take long, really, to start seeing those results. You'll see them. Drastic results, it may take a little bit longer, but you'll see the results because you're going to start to notice it in your face, your neck, your collarbone. Your clothes will start to fit differently. They'll feel a little looser. So you'll know, you'll look and see, you know your body. You'll know like, oh, I can see myself changing. And then people are going to start making comments. They are going to take notice of your body changing as well. So if you see it, people are going to see it. You just got to keep it up. The more you do, the more drastic your results will be. So it just depends on whatever your goals are, but you just have to keep doing it. Virtuous woman has entered the house. I see her working. Good morning. Good morning. Who we got? Mika said, okay, grown. This will be an amazing week. Yes, it has to be an amazing week. It has to be an amazing week. You claim it. You put a plan in action, and you just work it. You just consistency yields results. Chosen one. I agree. It really does. Mika T says, I'm in the process of healing as well. Pray for the speedy recovery. Yes, we have to take care of ourselves. Good morning, Passion Princess. Anything we do, we just have to be consistent with it because that's where the results come in. A lot of us, we low-key kind of know what we're supposed to be doing, but I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I just don't do it. How many people think that way? Like, I know I should be doing that, but I just don't do it. And I just don't do it just because I just don't be feeling like it. So we know we just have to get to a point to where we're like, you know what? It's time. I do what I know I need to do. I know it'll work because I've done it before, or I've seen other people do it and they get results. I just hadn't been motivated to do it. So that's where the motivation, come in. Passion Princess, that's you. Like, listen, I know, I just don't be doing it. I just don't. Why you don't do it? Because I don't be feeling like it. I just don't feel like it. I just don't. I be tired. I be wore out. I say I get to it later. So I know I've had those seasons too where that's been my mindset, So I am in a season of consistency. Being fit, working out, doing something has been a lifestyle for me for nearly 20 years. My oldest son is 19. So I got my first gym membership when he was like 5 months because I still had some baby fat, about 15 pounds of the fat from pregnancy. So I got my first gym membership. So my life has been about fitness since then, whether I'm in a gym, because during that season, during my 20s, I was in the gym, faithfully in the gym. Pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, post-pregnancy, that's how I maintain my body in the gym. Then got into my 30s and I don't know, I didn't want to be in the gym. I want to just be outside in nature. So that's when I developed my love for walking. And I like to go out and walk. I can walk by myself. I can have company, my husband or someone, whoever. Company's fine, but I'm also very fine with doing it by myself. 90% of the time, I'm walking by myself. So develop a habit to be okay with doing things alone. Many of you may say, hey, I don't do things because I don't have anyone to do it with. You need to change that mindset because a lot of us don't accomplish many things simply because we do not have anyone to do it with. We do not have a partner. And guess what? We wound up just never doing those things for that reason alone. Like, when you really think about it, is that a good enough reason to not achieve a personal goal just because you didn't have someone to do it with, when it was something very well you could have done on your own, or at least started the process on your own. Because here's the thing, you may start out on your own with your workout or whatever, but when people start to see you having results, they get intrigued. They have questions. They're like, what are you doing? Let me know the next time you go, because I'm going. This is what happens. So think about it this way. In the beginning, you might be alone, but baby, it ain't going to be long before you got some people trying to go with you and see what's going on, because they're seeing the results that you have. Think about it from that way. Or some of you may start out strong with a partner and that partner falls off. Just because they fall off don't mean you have to fall off. Continue going, because you may very well be able to be the motivating factor to get them back on track, because they see you still continued on and they're seeing the results. People get motivated when they see people's results from doing something that you're working towards a goal that they want to achieve. So when they see you doing it, they like, oh, it is possible. It's possible. Okay, let me do it, because I know where this person started out at and I see where they are right now. I'm trying to get there too. So I see it's possible. I just got to do it because I'm watching them do it and they're getting the results that I want. So tried and tested. I call that tried and tested. So they get motivated to do it. Things like that motivate me too. You see someone stay in the path and you be like, bet. Okay, let me get back on this thing. I still get motivated by people. I get motivated by people who's aren't maybe arguably in as great of shape as I am, aren't as small as I am, but I get motivated by their energy, their passion, their will to keep going. I get remotivated, like, oh, bet we got to keep going, because it's about being an example. When I come out here and I work out in front of the camera, in front of people from around the world, it's just about showing up as an example of what you can do, what you can achieve with hard work. This ain't no Beyonce. I woke up like that over here. Like it once was in my 20s, but them days are long gone. I work for this. Like my body, like this is literally work. Homegrown. This is work. Me getting up in the AM, I'm walking out. I'm walking, me getting up in the morning. Sometimes it still be dark outside because I be up so early. I get it in when I can. I'm a content creator, so I'm also motivated to get it in because I need to bring the content to you all, because you all look forward to seeing my live workout videos. So that's motivation in itself to be like, Sheik, you got to get up, put this video out, because it's people waiting to see the workout video of the day. So I have many things that motivates me to show up for myself. What motivates you? If you have not identified that very thing that motivates you, I challenge you to do that. Do that today. Work on that, because that is what it's about. When we are motivated by something, that's where that drive comes in. Those days when we just don't even feel like it, you think back to what you're motivated by, and it'll give you that drive, that energy to push through. But like, okay, I got to go. I got to get up. So I have many things in my life, that motivates me. I want to look a certain way in my 40s. I'm 44, just turned 44 last month. So I know that, okay, well, Sheik, if you want to look that way, you got to do this. So I'm like, okay, the trade-off. It's the trade-off, the sacrifice. It's what I'm willing to do to maintain a certain aesthetic. I like to maintain this aesthetic. I understand that it's not an aesthetic that's the norm for women of color, Black women in particular, in their 40s. I know my body is not the natural aesthetic. I know that. But I do a lot of things that the average person does not do to maintain this body. You see what I'm saying? It's my mindset. I'm willing to put that work in. Most people aren't willing to put that work in for all the reasons in the world, because we can find so many reasons to not do something. But I challenge you to find the reasons to do it. And y'all, my reason to do it is just really from I want to age a certain way. I can't control my number with aging. I'm 44. I turned 44 on October 25th. I can't control that. I'm good with my age. But what I can control is how I look and feel as I grow. So I'm like, okay. So I see a lot of beautiful women who are 40 plus, 50 plus. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if they can do it, I can do it. Remember I talk about getting motivated by someone who's doing it? I get motivated too by people who are doing certain things or looking a certain way. I'm like, bet. Bet if they can do it, I can do it too. Let me show you. I'm about to show you. I'm going to show you. And that's what I do. So I'm just a walking example. And I come out here to tell you all, to show you all what it is I do. Because whether or not I'm doing it on camera or not, y'all, this is my lifestyle. This is what I do. I just come on camera to show y'all, to help, each one teach one. But this is my lifestyle. So if you don't do anything, like this message does nothing for you if you're not willing to put the work in. Like you just sit and eat, doing whatever you're doing, just listening to me. The change starts when you put the work in. I come out here to motivate you because that's all that I can do at the end of the day. I can't make anyone do anything. Let me see, get through the Chosen One says, exercise and fitness is a great form of self-care, benefiting your physical, mental, and emotional health. Bet, that's what I do. That's how I maintain. I have 2 YouTube channels, and, life be life. And plus I got, a 9-to-5 job, married, children. I'm busy just like the next person, but I find time to do self-care for myself. And this is what self-care looks like for me. And y'all, this is not a lot of time. I'll be working out 20 minutes. Listen, when I come on here, most of my workout videos, you'll see most of the time my videos will have the title. My workout's about 20 minutes. That is, listen, child. Sometimes I can manage to get a walk in also that day, but usually it's just that workout that you see me do. That is my maintain. That's what I do. I just continuously do it. Exercising is great for mental clarity. Exercise is awesome. It does so much. It does wonders to the body. It helps to, energize, the blood cells, renew the blood cells that circulates like in our face and things like that to give us the youthful looks. Listen, you better get into exercise. Research the benefits of exercises. There are so many. I have a video on my channel talking about that. It's a video titled Secrets to Looking, Youthful at Age 44, something like that. And I talk about my secrets as to how I look the way I look at age 44. I get questions. No, I haven't had any surgeries. We call this homegrown in the South. It's a natural body. It's a natural body. It just comes from just hard work, doing exercises like you will see me do on this channel. It's what I do. It's what I do. It ain't that deep, y'all. I'm just out here doing it. I am just out here doing it. Passion said, I started watching you because you're Queen of Kings reactions. I like that you have a balance of positive videos. Also calls Rose, because Rose is low vibrational. Yes, it's a balance for me. I actually was doing these workout videos before I started covering the Queen of King content. Most people kind of came and followed me from that because a lot of people are familiar with that YouTube channel. It's a popular 1 million plus subscriber channel. So a lot of people came to find me there, and then they came to learn that I also do fitness videos. So I actually was doing this first. I was doing this first. So yes, it's about a balance. When I discuss Queen of King content, I'm talking heavily on mental health. Mental health. I like to say this channel is about like a holistic approach, making sure our mental health is intact, making sure our bodies are intact, and then our souls. All of that works together. When you look good, a lot of times you feel good. A lot of times when people, men and women, when they just not feeling good about their lives themselves, a lot of times they're not happy with what they see in the mirror. So that's just a place to start. If you're not happy with what you see in the mirror, do something about it. If you do not know what to do, that's fine. I don't look for you. No one has all the answers, but you have to ask questions. It's your responsibilities to seek out the answers. I am just an example of one place on this big wide worldwide web where you can learn how to lose weight. I'm just one of many. Pick one, even if it's not me. Find someone to be motivated by who can help you achieve those fitness goals. Thank you for that. Hello, Virtuous Woman. Welcome. Thank you for coming in here, getting the chat together with any comments that needs to be gone. Chosen One says, True Chic, motivation will propel us to see the influence for almost everyone and everything. Yes, when we see people do great things, that motivates us, right? Whether they making money, they looking good, you get motivated and you want to know, you want to hear their story. How, Sway, how? Like you want to know, and you just get amped, you get geeked by that. You like, what? Like, bet, I want to do that. You said I need to do what? You get to taking notes. Fitness, it's the same way. So you can just be, you're a walking, moving example, a billboard. We are a brand. Each of us are a brand. How do you want to show up in life? That's the question. We show up in life how we choose to show up in life. How do you want to show up in life? Are you good with how you're currently showing up in life? In any aspect of your life, your attitude, the personality, your mindset, your body. Are you good with what you're giving? And if the answer is no, okay, well, what can you do to change that? Because 99.9% of the time, these things we're not good with, we have the sole power to change that. And guess what? It starts in the mind. You are what you think. Just like they say, you are what you eat. There's a book out there called that. You are what you think. When you think positively, guess what? You start to get positive results that show up in life. Those tangibles, those things in 3D, they start to show up. When you think negatively, guess what? Same thing happens. It's just negative things just start to show up in your life. You're like, why is this happening to me? But if you really think back to how your mindset is, you've been thinking, you've been doom and gloom. So change that. If you are what you think, you might as well think positively, right? To get the positive results. Passion says, you look great. Thank you, Passion. Thank you. Thank you. Chosen says, healthy balance. Everything is about balance, y'all. That's life. Everything, you have to understand, everything is about balance. What they say is the yin and the yang. Everything, male, female, like they're different. You got to have that balance, hot, cold. You see what I'm saying? Positive, negative. You have to have, everything needs to be in balance because you're going to have some of all of it, but it's the balance. You have to master the balance. And I'm at a point to where I've pretty much got the balance kind of mastered, I would say, but it wasn't like an overnight process, you all. This is my lifestyle. This is what I do. So I learned what I know now like years ago. And then sometimes I act like I don't know and fall off. That happens too. But guess what? I know. So I know, okay, you need to get back to it. What helps me stay the course is being a content creator and my content being centered around talking about these things. So it helps to keep me accountable because I know, okay, my channel is centered around these things. So I need to show up and show the example. That is my motivation. Some of you might need to start a YouTube channel just to have it as your motivator because, baby, people who don't look like me, who start out big and they show those people are so popular because people love to see like the transition for someone, like to see somebody put the work in, to see someone who maybe reminds themselves of them, so they like to watch that. So if you are a bigger person and you're on your fitness journey, don't be afraid to turn the camera on and just record it because there are people who are going to be inspired by that and maybe find you to be more relatable, say, than even me, because you all are finding me in my maintain season. I wasn't on YouTube as, when I was bigger. Pre-pandemic, I lost 20 pounds during the pandemic. So I was thicker. I was in my like about 146. Then I started doing a lot of walking and got down to maybe 125-ish. And then, right now I'm like around 130-ish. So you all just see me kind of in my maintain, but I have been heavier, not fat, but I was just thicker. So some of you may be inspired by someone who's out there who's that's still overweight and, they're just doing their thing and they're documented. So get inspired. Find someone to be inspired, to be motivated by. Become that person. Maybe you can be that person that inspires other people. Figure it out. Either way, it's the season to put that work in and to do something. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Laura says, hi, Chic. More like mental unhealth and its consequences in regards to the lower flower. Yep, everything has consequences. What they said, there is a cause and reaction. Like there's everything. So anything that we do, it's going to be a consequence, whether it's good or bad from it. Like there's going to be some type of impact. It's going to be some type of impact with anything that we do. It's going to be an impact, whether it's good or bad. So what kind of impact are you working towards? Virtuous put in my backup channel. If you all are interested in following me on my backup channel, Chic speaks on it. The link is in the chat. It's a reaction channel. I react on just viral things in the world. Hey, I have an update, you all, for some of you who say that you sometimes don't get my notifications. I just learned that YouTube will, if you do not go and watch a video after you've gotten like 3 notifications from that particular content creator and you did not go watch the content, they will basically turn off like the notifications. I don't know. I just learned that. Learned that today, this morning before this live. So the fix is saying, this is a messaging coming from YouTube. It was another content creator who put it out there. And they said, YouTube said, the person will just need to go back to the notification bell and I guess hit the notification bell again so they can start back getting the notifications. But remember, if you do not watch someone's content 3 times in a row after getting a notification, you will stop getting the notifications and you will have to go back and hit the notification bell again to get back into the system to begin getting the notifications again. So I've been hearing that like a lot. So just want to put that message out there. Spread the word, spread the word. So that's just for anyone you follow. That's what's happening if you notice you're not getting the notifications when your favorite content creators are going live or dropping any content. So there you go with that. There you go. Laura says, look for the blessing and you will see it even in the darkest struggles. Yep. Everything's about the mindset. Laura says, I get inspired by my 600-pound life and hoarder show. Yeah, because sometimes, you know, you have those people to show you what not to do. And I think a lot of us are, you know, when we watch the content, say for Queen of Kings, there's a lot of what not to do, that we see from that content. And that's what, you know, we get in discussions about, because you can learn something from anyone's situation. You can learn, hey, what to do, and you can learn what not to do. But either way, you're learning. So yeah, it does work, you know, when you are looking at someone who's doing something that you don't want to do. You're seeing all the reasons as to why you don't want to do that. Mika, you said I joined Sheik something. Yes, Mika, I've seen you over there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Laura says, Sheik, you have just the 2 channels, right? Yes, I just have the 2. I'm just on this one more. This is my bigger one. But I do have the second channel. I'm going to be putting some content over there very soon. But this channel is all my workout, physical fitness videos. If you're interested in following me regarding, you know, to learn about physical fitness, mental health. I cover a lot of things surrounding mental health when I review the Queen of Kings YouTube channel, because there's so much that goes on over there on that channel. Interracial couple that have a blended family and they're raising their children, and it get wild over there. So we talk about it. So that's what I do on this channel as well. I talk about that channel from the angle of mental health, because I have a background, education, and clinical mental health counseling. So I talk about what it is that I see, the red flags that I see that are apparent, that there is mental health struggles going on with Rose Miller. So follow me if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about that. And if you're interested in transforming your body, losing weight, any of that jazz, toning, whatever, just doing more than what you've been doing, follow me over here and I will help get you together. I tell you all the secrets, talk about all the things that I do. People often ask me how often I eat during the day. What do I eat? I eat twice a day, 1 to 2 times a day. And that's just going to be lunch and dinner, or just a late lunch / early dinner. Breakfast, it's very seldom, rare that I'm eating breakfast. If I am consuming something in the AM, it will be a smoothie, and that's not often. It will be a smoothie, and what else? I may consume yogurt and granola bar, and all of that is not even that often. That's just if I'm up, meaning I'm on the road going somewhere and I'm like, oh, let me stop and grab this. It's on that. But otherwise, I'm not consuming any type of food in the AM. I eat in the PM. So that falls in line with intermittent fasting. If you're not familiar with intermittent fasting, look into that. Intermittent fasting, that means you go 16 hours with no food and you only eat in an 8-hour window. That's pretty much how I've eaten for most of my life, especially my adult years, before I knew it was a thing. It's just naturally, I just never was a person that was big into breakfast. So I've come to learn about intermittent fasting, and that's pretty much how I eat more often than not. So look into it. A lot of people lose weight from doing that. They'll intermittent fast, they'll water fast. Water fast is just when you're, for a day, multiple days, you're just consuming water. I've done that a few times. Now that's tough. It's not my preferred thing to do, but I have done it. But for the most part, I intermittent fast. So I have my first meal after 12 o'clock p.m. in the p.m. I only eat in the p.m. Laura says, how tall are you? I am 5'3 and a half. 5'3 and a half. I claim my half. Claimed 5'4" for many years. Doctor told me I was a lie. I'm like, but it's on my driver's license. He's like, so? It still ain't correct. I'm 5'3.5", and I am right now, today, 129 pounds. My weight fluctuates from 127 to 130. Because like I said, I eat what I want. I just make sure that I get my physical activity in. So because of that, that's how my weight changes based off of what I had for the day. Mika says, Sheik, you are balanced, well-rounded, awesome. Like I said before, I pick up on intelligence. Thank you, Mika. I appreciate that. I receive it. And clearly you a sharp knife in a drawer too, because you follow me. So listen, like attracts like attracts like. So all of that back to you, Mika. All of that back to you. Like attracts like. So listen, it's just about showing up for yourself. We show up for so many people in the world and we just neglect ourselves. We don't show up enough for ourselves. And I come on here and I talk about that, and I encourage you to show up for yourself. Do something for yourself. We be out here showing up for the kids, for the spouse, for the parents, for the neighbors, for the siblings, for the co-workers, for randoms on the streets. But we're not showing up like that for ourselves. So just do something for yourself, starting with just 20 minutes of just getting a workout in, or just going to walk around. Listen, go take a spin around the block. Just walking, just do something where you're like, this is my thing. This is what I do for myself. This is how I pour into myself. It's not a lot of time. It's not all that deep, but it's something. It's something. It can turn into more than what you're giving. But right now, just start somewhere. I just want you all to start somewhere, because it's just so many people who are just not doing anything and they're neglecting themselves. And guess what? They start to look like they're neglecting themselves. When I see people who don't look good, don't look healthy, my first thought is like their mentals are impacted. They're not in a good place. They're not in a good place. They're not in a good place. So look like you care about yourself. How about that rule of thumb? Look like how you care. So if you feeling good about yourself, have that to show on the outside. You feeling good, looking good. Like, so think about that. If you're struggling up here, how are you feeling about your body? Because I know so many people, men and women, are not happy with their bodies, especially women. I hear it all the time. Oh, so many women who just do not like their bodies. They're like, I've got menopause. I got the menopause belt. Listen, they got struggles. They got real struggles. And it's like, okay, I hear you. What are you doing about that? Okay, well, let me help you out with that. Try doing this. This is what I do. So that's where you come in. I can just give you the information, give you the blueprint. You have to be willing to put the work in. I can just tell you. And I tell you what I tell you is what I do. Like, I don't come on here and say, hey, do this, and that's not what I'm doing. You all see me work out. You don't see me with how I eat. But I tell you, I eat what I want. I just don't eat large portions. I eat small amounts. I don't eat a lot. So that helps. That has contributed to me maintaining a smaller frame. Over the years, I just don't eat a lot. So start there. Are you overeating? Are you just piling a lot of like unhealthy stuff on your plate? Put maybe more of the healthy stuff, maybe a bigger salad, and then a smaller portions of, the other foods that maybe are more fatty. I'm not saying remove it. I'm just saying switch it up. Maybe have a smaller portion of that, but a bigger portion of the thing that's healthier. You see, it's the mindset. It's balance. It's balance. Chosen said, that's key. Just start. Just do it. Like in the words of Michael Jordan, just do it. You just got to start somewhere, because once you start, it becomes, you start to create a habit, a routine. And next thing you know, it's your lifestyle. Once you keep doing it, like it becomes your lifestyle. Like, oh, okay, I do this on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, you'll be able to ramble it off to someone because it's your lifestyle. It's part of your routine. Insert some time where you can pour into yourself and make it a part of your routine. So if anyone come around trying to do something, you be like, listen, I got you here, here, and there, but this right here, I'm not available during this block right here, because that is your block. That is your block of time that's dedicated for you. You can be She-Ra or Batman for everybody around that block of time. But in this block of time, this is my time. That's the type of mindset you have to have. And that's how you continue to take care of yourself, because you don't let someone or something come in and kind of interfere with that. You keep that for yourself, because that's how you're able to keep yourself together to be available for people around that block of time. You see what I'm saying? So if you're like, okay, this 2 to 3, this is my block of time. So because you're getting that block of time in, up until 2 o'clock, you can be everything you need to be for somebody. And after 3 o'clock, you can be everything you need to be with somebody because you ironed out your 2 to 3. It's like you're going into your machine to get all your superpowers to be able to be those things that people may want you or need you to be. But you need that time. That's your recharge time. Look at it that way. You got to get that in, and you tell them, hey, I got to get this time in so I can be able to show up for you the way you want me to. Because if I don't get the time in, I'm not going to be able to do it. Tell them that. Tell them that. So therefore, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You're saying you got to do that so you can be over here to be able to do this for me. Yes. Help me help you. Help me help you. You see, that's what it's about. Helping, you getting yourself together. You can't take care and be everything for somebody else if you're not taking care of yourself. That's why they say on the plane, things get funky and go left. Put your mask on first, then you turn to your neighbor and start helping them out because you got to take care of home first. You got to take care of you first. No different. Same mindset. Fitness is the same mindset as the rules on the plane. Same. Think about it. The rule on the plane, put your mask on first, then rule in life, take care of you first. Then same thing. It's the same logic when you really think about it. Makes sense to me. Mika said, yes, Sheik, thank you. I am slowing down on some other things and starting to care about Mika again. I know that's right. And it's a beautiful thing. And when you start to do that, sometimes people aren't going to be here for you saying no or I can't do it today or whatever. But that's okay. They'll get used to it. You be like, listen, you'll be all right. They'll get used to it. They'll get used to it. And then you'll get used to saying, no, I can't do that. I got something. You'll get used. Listen, that before you know it, you're going to be saying no before they even get the question out their mouth. You're going to just be that fluid with the word no. I can't do it. I can't do it. I say it so easy, but it wasn't always easy for me. But child, seemed like once I turned 40, y'all, I can say no with the quickness because I started to prioritize myself more. I got into a place in my mind where I'm like, you know what? I've been everything for everybody for all these years, and I'm not doing it anymore. It doesn't help me. It doesn't do any good for my mental health. I got to take care of me. And when I started doing that, that's when I started showing up better for myself. You all, what you see, I am an example of someone who prides themselves in self-care. This is what, is self-care, me being able to tell somebody, listen, no, and no, I can't do it. Let me do this. I got this, but then maybe I can come through and do that. But I got to do this first. I'm prioritizing home first. I prioritize me home first. Listen, husband, kids, y'all want me to be whatever. Let me get me in. Then I can be those things. Let me get me in. Then I can be those things. So that's how it works. Fashion Rookie says, I tuned in at the right time. I needed this message, and I have been putting my fitness and health first lately, so this was right on time. Look at God. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you received this message, and I know it's a message that many people need to hear. That's why when I come out, I do my workouts in the beginning of my video, then I come out in the back end and I'll just be talking. But I talk because it's put on my heart to say certain things that I feel like people need to hear. Because a lot of times when people aren't doing those things that will improve their life, it's rooted in something, and sometimes it's just rooted in just self-esteem, or it's rooted in I'm just not motivated. It's rooted in I ain't got nobody to do it with me. It's rooted in I ain't got no gym membership. I can't afford it. I don't have any workout equipment. Baby, look on all these videos. When do y'all ever see me in a gym? You ain't gonna find a fitness video of me in the gym. I'll tell you that. And when do you see me working out with anything, any type of equipment? There's a couple of videos I have over the summer where I worked out with some dumbbells. The bulk of my videos, I'm just working out with just my body weight. So if finances is a thing and you're like, I don't have money for a gym membership, I don't have money for weights, dumbbell, okay, you're in the best place, because I don't work out with any of that. I don't work out with any of that. I just move. That's the secret. So I'm an example that I'm an example that you can achieve fitness goals with just moving, exercising, just showing up for yourself consistently. I am that example, because some people will push, you need to get you a gym membership. So many people have gym memberships and they don't do it with it. Think about it from this way. If gyms was like all of that, our obesity, our overweight numbers, obesity numbers wouldn't be off the charts the way they are. Most of those people who are in that category have gym memberships. So what good is it having that gym membership if you're not going to the gym, doing what's necessary to achieve the fitness goals? You see, so it's not about the gym membership. It's about the mindset and knowing what you need to do. And if you know what you need to do and got the right mindset, you can do that anywhere. You can do that in the gym. You can do that at home. You can do that in a jail. How many of y'all seen people come out of jail and their bodies are great shape? They ain't got no gym. They ain't got no gym. They're just using whatever they got in their environment to work out. Push-ups on the ground, push-ups against the bed, against the wall, whatever. You utilize, it's about making the best of what your situation, your environment is. Like, it's not about being in a specific place. It's not that. It is not that. It's just doing what it is that you need to do wherever you are. These exercises I'm doing right this I can do this outside. I have workout videos where I'm working out outside, in front of my house, in the backyard. You can do it anywhere. It's just doing it. It's just doing it. Like, listen, I'm trying to tell you, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. Laura says, when you start to understand why you feel the need to say yes, it becomes easier to say no when you have to. Yeah. Everything, it's practice. It's practice. And eventually it's boundaries. People start to respect your boundaries and they'll stop asking you them crazy questions, because they'll be like, okay, he or she on a different type of time now. They're not just doing whatever I want them to do anymore. So, and guess what? They get tired of getting their feelings hurt when you say no. So they stop coming at you sideways like that. Listen, so get used to saying, no, I can't do it. No, not today. I got something else going on. No, I can't mess with you no more. I can't mess with you no more. Get used to it. They feelings will be hurt. They be in their feelings, but guess what? They gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. They will be all right. Chosen One said exactly 100. I've said no so much. It's just not responding that they don't even ask anymore. I teach others how to respect me. That's what it's about. Like I said in the beginning, they be in their feelings, but they get over it. They're like, oh, they different. They chosen different now. Yeah, I've evolved. I've evolved. So that's what it's about. So listen, take care of yourself, whatever. They'll be all right. You ain't gonna make everybody happy, but they'll be fine. Long as you happy. Long as you are happy. Chosen One says, showing up for yourself costs nothing. It's free. Yep, free 99. Show up for yourself. You just gotta find yourself worthy of that. Do you find yourself worthy of just showing up for yourself? Are you worth it? That's what it comes down to. Chosen One says, I have to structure your environment. You have to structure your environment to fit your needs. Yeah. Yeah. You structure your environment to fit your needs. You're like, okay, I'm not getting enough me time in. So let me move some stuff around. Let me carve out some time where this is my block, where I say, okay, 2 to 3 is for me. And you schedule everything around that. Next thing you know, this is just your routine. It's your lifestyle. Everybody know, listen, they ain't got nothing for me between 2 and 3. Like, the word spreads. The word spreads. And as you start to do this for yourself, people will take notice of these changes. And these same people who you've been saying no to, they're going to take notice of your change. And I'll be like, oh, you're different. You look different. What's the deal with that? So people will take notice of these changes that you're making. And they'll have questions. And some of them will be interested because they want to get similar results. And you just share with them, okay, it started with me telling you no. Remember that day you got mad? Okay, well, remember I said no? That's why I said no, because I do this. They can be like, bet. Bet. They feeling good. Like, wow, who would have thought no was so powerful, so impactful to one's life? So what? They gonna start saying no to people, and like, oh, they got these results when they was saying no. I'm about to try it. I'm about to try it. I've had people take no, like they see, oh, she be like, she don't be with that. She be like, nope, Guess what? The same people who used to be in their feelings when I say no come back and be like, you know what? I'm like you. I'll just be like, nope, I ain't doing it. It's hilarious, but those would be the same people who were like mad at you. They were like mad, but then they see the results that you got from that change of energy. And they start doing the same thing. And they'll be like, yeah, because I'm like you, girl. I'm like you. I ain't doing it. I told them, no, I ain't doing it. Oh, really? You did? That's what you told them? Oh, okay. Now how they take you? They was mad, but I didn't care. They was mad. You all, people will demonstrate, they will imitate, those things when they see that you're getting good results. They will take on that same motion, and you just sit back and just smile, laugh, shake your head. That's what I do. I'm like, listen, I'm glad you know, because you was acting like you didn't know when you was on the other side and I was telling you no, but I'm glad you've evolved too. That's what it's about, y'all. We got to evolve. Laura says, I have said yes so much. People question my no, and being questioned about my no has been enlightening. Yeah, because they like, wait a minute, what do you mean no? Wait a minute, they start spazzing, but they finally get used to it. Mika says, absolutely. I like that. Structure your environment. I like that too. Chosen says, Chic, I appreciate how you're able to articulate what others are saying and further engage your thoughts. You rock, sugar. Thank you. Listen, child, listen. I done told people this stuff so many times. I know the energy they come back with. So I know I ain't no different than y'all. So I'm already letting y'all know. Y'all finna tell them no. Them people finna they gonna be mad. They gonna be like, what do you mean? What you said what? But why? Because I said so, player. I'm not doing this no more. I can't do it. No. They gonna think you crazy in the beginning. But eventually, I promise you, they gonna be like, yeah, because I'm like you now. I just say no. It's hilarious, but you got to be the example. And this is too how you're showing people, because you're actually teaching them. When you're saying no and sticking your ground, you're actually teaching those people who you're saying no to, because they see the results you get as a result of telling them no. And then now they're like, well, I'm going to try with telling people no. And then they're going to be like, oh, well, this is what they was talking about. This is why they say no. I get it now. The light bulb, like, it goes off for them. So y'all don't be afraid to tell these people no. They'll be all right. Chosen One says that, Mika, I learned from experience. I don't entertain every room just because the door is open. Yes, you have to. That is going into discernment, having discernment. In that discernment, and if you don't have that or know what that is, pray about it. Ask your higher power to reveal discernment for you. And it's just kind of like that inner feeling, that inner gut feeling, when, to know that something just ain't right. It's just something that'll come over you that'll have you moving in a different way, having you questioning things that maybe in the past you didn't question. That's because that's the what do you call it? The enlightened, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're just becoming more self-aware, like you want self-awareness. You want to be self-aware. You want to just be aware of just things that are taking place, because so many of us are just moving and we just going about life and we ain't got a clue on what's going on around us because we in our box. How many of you be like, man, I didn't know all that was popping off, because you're in your box. You ain't looking at nothing else that's going on in the world. And when you learn about it, you like, well, when that happened, I missed that. So it's been, Laura, you say being, mindful, being aware, using discernment. That was a word I was thinking of, discernment, like all of that. You can get all of that. And a lot of times it'll come with growth, but just pray and meditate on that and your request is to be anything that you're supposed to know that is presented to you, and it's presented to you with clarity. And when you're praying and you're asking for that, what they say, ask and you shall receive. So when it starts coming and you're getting these answers, it is what it is. Don't get mad, get ready, because you'll get these answers, you'll get clarity, and you'll be like, oh my, like, why am I seeing things this way now? I didn't see it that way before. But that's the clarity, the discernment, all of that that's coming along. And guess what? Don't dismiss that because that's a protector. That's your protector. It's protecting you from things that aren't good for you, that's not for you. So don't dismiss that when you get these feelings that something just ain't right. Explore that, go with that, ask questions, but don't dismiss it, because usually when we dismiss things like that and we circle back around, you're like, I didn't have a good feeling about doing it, but I did it anyway. I should have just went with my first mind. Y'all, that's real. And that's just, that's that discernment, and create a habit of just following that. Create a habit of following that. because you're not going to be led wrong when you're following that. When you're going with your gut, you're not going to be led wrong. Typically, people are led wrong when they say they went against it. Like, I don't ever hear someone say, I had this gut feeling and I went against it and then it worked out. Like, it's the other way. I had this gut feeling, I followed it, and it was the best thing ever. Like, it kind of be that way versus, oh, I had this gut feeling, I followed it, and I messed up, you know, I took a L. Like, you don't really hear that. It's usually like a favorable outcome when someone says they followed their gut feeling, you know, to be able to, you know, pivot and do something else. So pay attention to that. Don't dismiss that. Don't dismiss that. Mika says, Sheik, the gift of discernment saved my life. Yes, discernment saved lives, and everybody don't have that. But I feel like everyone's capable of having it. If you do not have it, you pray for it, you ask for it, and you make a habit to follow that. Make a habit to be led by that. It saved your life. It'll save your life. It saved many people's life. Discernment, you could think about discernment as like instincts. You know, some people may translate to like, I have an instinct. That's discernment. It's like an interchangeable word. I have a gut feeling, an instinct, and I went with it. And I'm glad I did because this happened. Like, that is that. So discernment, instinct, it's like the same, you know, just kind of like a different word. But when you start to feel that, you follow that, you follow that. You want to follow that because it can protect you. It can definitely protect you. So I thank you all for joining me today for this Sunday workout. If you came in late, definitely be a part of the replay gang. Wasn't nothing too deep, maybe about 23 minutes of a workout. We worked our arms and our abs. So if you are interested in anything like that, you know, losing fat around your arms, building muscle, same for the abs, you know, definitely give the workout a try. Definitely a great workout. Get you sweating, get your heart rate up, and that's what you need if your goal is to lose weight. You got to get that heart rate up, get that adrenaline going, and that's how you boost that metabolism as well. And that's when you start losing weight. Listen, that's how it works. That is how it works. So be a part of Replay Game. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure hit the notification bell again for those of you who say, hey, I don't get the notifications for you or hell, any of your favorite content creators. I'm learning. Just go back and just hit the notification bell again if you see that you're having those type of problems. That's all I got. That's all I got. I like to leave by saying go out into the world and show up in a way in which you want others to show up for you, meaning be a good example, be positive, be a light. Like attracts like. So if you do good unto others, guess what? Others will do good unto you. So take care of yourself and one another. Most importantly, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Don't neglect yourselves anymore after today. Put yourself first. Mika T says, thank you, Sheik. Everyone have a wonderful day. You too have a wonderful day. I thank each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves and one another. Make sure you're following me on this channel as well as my backup channel, Sheik Speaks on it. The link is in the chat, but Sheik Speaks, like this channel, and then add the 2 words on it. It's the second reaction channel that I have, so make sure you follow me over there. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and remember to take care of yourself and one another's. I am Sheik. Peace, and I'm out.